Have you ever felt like being an introvert might hold you back from reaching your fullest potential, especially regarding power and wealth? Let me tell you something. Being introverted doesn't mean you can't be powerful and wealthy. In fact, it is your secret weapon. Now I know what you're thinking. How can being introverted possibly lead to power and wealth? Isn't success all about being outgoing, charismatic, and always in the spotlight? No, not necessarily. Join us on a journey as we explore the untold story of introversion and its potential to unlock remarkable success. In this video, we'll debunk myths and stereotypes, uncovering the true power behind introversion. While extroverts often seem prevalent among the wealthy, the mystery deepens when we consider why some of the top billionaires are introverted. What secrets do these introverted billionaires have that push them towards financial success? Let's get started. Have you ever found yourself avoiding social gatherings? Do you often feel isolated and different from others? Worry not. Being an introvert doesn't mean you can't become rich either. Imagine a world where being outgoing and talkative seems like the only way to get ahead. It's a place where loud and outgoing people often get noticed the most. But hidden in the background are the introverts, the quiet ones who usually don't get noticed but have their own special strength. Being introverted doesn't mean you lack confidence or ambition. It means you recharge by spending time alone or in small groups and prefer deeper connections over small talk. And guess what? Those qualities can be incredibly advantageous when it comes to achieving power and wealth. In fact, many introverted billionaires have proven that being introverted doesn't hold you back from achieving great wealth and power. Let's start by looking at some of the big names in wealth and success. We often think of these people as outgoing and confident. They seem to charm their way through life effortlessly, making connections and sealing deals. But if we take a closer look, we'll find that some of the most powerful and wealthy individuals are actually introverts. Let's dive deeper into their stories to understand how these introverted geniuses navigated their paths to success. Can you believe it? Being an introvert makes you rich. Take a look at Bill Gates, for example. As a young computer expert who liked to be alone, he spent a lot of time coding in his school's computer lab. Despite his introverted nature, Gates had a vision for what technology could do and pursued it relentlessly. He turned Microsoft into a powerhouse, revolutionizing how we use computers and software. Then there's Elon Musk, the visionary behind companies like Tesla and SpaceX. Musk's introverted tendencies didn't stop him from dreaming big. From a young age, he immersed himself in books and ideas, exploring the outer limits of science and technology. His relentless pursuit of innovation has led to groundbreaking advancements in electric vehicles, space exploration, and renewable energy. And of course, we can't forget about Mark Zuckerberg, the co-founder of Facebook. Zuckerberg's journey began in his college dorm room, where he launched a social networking site that would change how we connect. Basically, Mark Zuckerberg is a typical introvert. He might be shy and quiet, but he's also friendly and good at getting along with people. It's pretty cool how his personality has helped him become successful. Despite his introverted nature, Zuckerberg saw the potential for social media to bring people together and create meaningful connections. What sets these introverted visionaries apart is their unwavering commitment to their passions. They didn't let their quiet personalities hold them back. Instead, they used them to fuel their ambitions. Their stories serve as a reminder that introversion is not a barrier to success. It's a superpower waiting to be unleashed. In a world that often values extroversion and charisma, these introverted icons have shown that quiet determination and deep introspection can be just as impactful. So the next time you doubt yourself because you're not the life of the party, remember the words of Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Mark Zuckerberg. Your introverted nature is not a limitation. It's your greatest strength. Embrace it, harness it, and watch as you too leave your mark on the world. But the question is, what makes these introverted leaders stand out? How do they succeed in a world that often favors the outgoing and the talkative? First things first, introverts have some cool strengths. They're great at things like researching, writing, thinking deeply about problems, and coming up with creative solutions. So, they've learned to use these skills to their advantage. But being an introvert isn't all sunshine and rainbows. One big challenge introverts face is communication. It can be tough for introverts to speak up and share their ideas, especially in a room full of loud voices. So they've had to work extra hard to improve their speaking and ensure their voices are heard. Another trait of introverts is that they often feel most comfortable behind a computer screen. That's why many of them work in fields like technology. It's a place where they can shine without being the center of attention. Now, let's talk about the positive traits that introverts bring to the table. For starters, they're really good at thinking things through. They take their time to make decisions and consider all the angles, which makes them great problem solvers. Isn't it interesting that introverts embrace their strengths? They're often excellent researchers, writers, and strategic thinkers. Instead of trying to be something they're not, they leverage these skills to navigate their path to success. Their ability to dive deep into subjects and analyze situations sets them apart in industries where depth of understanding matters. And because they're such good listeners, introverts are also really good at understanding other people's feelings and perspectives. They make great friends and teammates because they're always there to lend an ear and offer support. But perhaps the most powerful trait of introverts is their empathy. They deeply understand human nature and are skilled at meaningfully listening to and connecting with others. This ability to empathize makes them effective leaders and collaborators, able to inspire trust and loyalty in those around them. Introverts may not be the loudest voices in the room, but their ability to empathize and connect deeply with others sets them apart. They create environments where people feel valued and understood, fostering collaboration and innovation. One thing introverts really value is their independence. They're perfectly happy spending time alone and don't need constant stimulation from others to feel happy and fulfilled. That independence gives them the freedom to explore their interests and pursue their passions without feeling tied down. And let's not forget about their creativity. Introverts spend a lot of time inside their own heads, which gives them plenty of room to come up with new ideas and think outside the box. That's why you'll find some of the most innovative thinkers among the introverted crowd. But being sensitive isn't always easy. Introverts are often more sensitive to their surroundings and other people's feelings, which can sometimes be overwhelming. But it also means they're more in tune with the world around them and more empathetic towards others. So, what's the secret to introvert success? It's simple. They've learned to embrace who they are and use their introverted traits to their advantage. They've worked hard to improve their weaknesses and leverage their strengths, and it's paid off in a big way. While extroverts thrive in social settings, introverts excel in solitude, where they can tap into their creativity and imagination without distraction. So, while extroverts may dominate the spotlight, introverts have their own unique strengths that set them apart. They may not always be the loudest voices in the room, but they have a quiet strength that commands respect and admiration. Being an introvert doesn't mean you can't be powerful and wealthy. In fact, many successful people have proven that introverts can excel in the business world. Embrace your strengths and develop your leadership skills. With these strategies, you can achieve great financial success while staying true to your introverted nature. Introversion isn't a limitation, it's a strength. By embracing who they are and working on their weaknesses, introverts prove time and again that success knows no bounds. They may walk a quieter path, but it's one paved with determination, resilience, and unwavering focus. As we reflect on the stories of these introverted leaders, we're reminded that success comes in many forms. It's not about being the loudest or the most outgoing. It's about leveraging your own strengths and staying true to yourself. In the end, introverts prove that you don't have to shout to be heard or be outgoing to make a difference. Success is about embracing who you are and using your unique talents to leave your mark on the world. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos like this. Also, share your thoughts in the comment section.